This is a very simple and easy clam chowder recipe that we enjoyed on Christmas Eve this year. It was really delicious. The only thing I would change is add some more clams. I cannot get enough clams. So these are the ingredients that I used. The only thing here I did not use was the bacon. I decided to not use that to avoid some of the calories. And then instead of the fresh garlic, I used minced garlic instead. So I am just melting a couple tablespoons of butter here in a pot. Then I'm adding in just a little bit of minced garlic. You could definitely add more. Then I used one whole chopped onion. Got that stirred up and sauteed that for a little bit to soften it. I added about 4 celery stalks that have been chopped and stir that up and got that softened up a little bit. And then I'm going to remove that after it gets softened up and set it to the side so I can use this same pot to make my soup in. Now I'm adding in the peeled and cubed russet potatoes. That was really hard to say right there. And I used 2 very large ones. And I'm adding in salt and pepper. I feel like it could have actually used more salt and pepper because we did add it while we were eating it. So now I'm adding in 4 jars of clam juice. And I'm going to let this simmer with the cover on for about 15 minutes just to get those potatoes softened up a little bit, but you don't want them too soft. Now I'm adding in the celery and onion. This video is not sponsored by Crocs shoe wears. I'm adding in some Italian seasoning, some dill weed, more Crocs, some dill weed. And now the good stuff, the clams. I used 4 jars of clams. And yes, I used 4 cans of clams. I would do 5 or 6, 7 maybe. I mean, I love clams, so I loved it. And I added about a cup of half and half. Again, I'm not a big measurer. I just kind of go by the looks of it, the taste of it. I keep tasting it as I go along. And I did make this a day ahead of time because the next day it's even better. So we didn't eat it this day. We saved it for the next day and I just heated it up on the stovetop the next day. It was delicious. And it would serve 5 people and we each had a bowl and a half to 2 bowls. So this size bowl that you're seeing here. It's really delicious and very easy.